Welcome to the Wilderness Podcast, the show where you're going to be hearing landscaping going on in the background, apparently, because the fucking neighbors, they know we do a podcast, man. They know we're recording.
It's a conspiracy.
Ugh. Sons of bitches. Anyways, I'm Dills. Over there, we got Deegan.
Hey, how's it going?
How was your week? What's going on with you?
Haven't played too many video games on...
No video games, eh?
Not too much. On RS, I finished the 25k cosmics I had to make.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
that's
pretty
a lot.
decent. Yeah.
What's that worth?
I don't know. I'm charging air orbs right now. I think I have like 1k left. 1k orbs to do.
Damn.
Yeah, I need a little bit of cash to get my herb lore for raids. And so that and I had these uncharged orbs sitting in my bank for ever since I was doing my quest cape grind because I needed 75 crafting.
Okay.
So, it's fitting.
I just looked it up now. The cosmics got you about 3.15 mil right there.
Yeah, if I know I make money per air orb charge. After the air orbs, they're going to be about 8 mil, 8.4 mil. And then with I have some items I've been holding on to I'm going to sell. I'll have more than enough to get my herb lore. So I'm setting up for that. I did some PKing on your pure.
Nice.
3-shot some noob. That was pretty nice.
Ooh.
Hit 325s on him and he died.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
All the kills on my account are going to be coming from you.
Yeah, probably. I just slay mad kids on it. It's so fun. But, real life related, I got a haircut, I shaved, done a bunch of cleaning. Got new shoes.
Nice.
I have a bunch of shit on Amazon that's coming this
Holy
week.
shit. What is this? The Deegan 2.0 going out?
Oh yeah.
You going outside or something?
Oh yeah. Oh man, I've been out at the mall, been just doing shit all the time.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm going shopping on Wednesday for clothes.
There's not even Wi-Fi out there. What are you doing out there?
I don't know. I don't even know. I think I'm just the IRL grind, I guess. I gotta grind out some some end game content, I guess. Gotta get ready for school.
Be safe out there.
Oh yeah, it's a scary, scary world.
It's good graphics though.
Yeah, good graphics. The air is a little too pure when I go outside, but that's fine.
Yeah, I heard the devs are working on that. Like they've there's been an update going on in China where they changed the air levels and shit, so
Yeah.
check it out there.
Yeah.
But then I think you gotta do a server transfer with your account. That's kind of expensive.
And yeah, the language translations and stuff, gotta change all the options and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole new set of skills. Like, yeah, you gotta level up your language and...
Yeah, and compared to where I live now, it's the population's the server's definitely full, Definitely gonna be a queue to get in or something.
Yeah, there's gonna be a heavy queue.
Yeah, and then I gotta get my new player on housing. How much is that gonna cost? Transfer from here to there. But
yeah, if it even exists, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. Nothing too much. What about yourself?
Let's see. Video game related, playing some Fallout 4 still. Played some Phone Destroyer, South Park Phone Destroyer on my phone. That game's fun. I'm really enjoying it. But anyways, and then RuneScape related, I haven't been playing too much because oh man, I took this side job just to help a friend out and make some money on the side, and just demoing at someone's basement and kind of redoing the walls and shit like that. But the only problem is I work construction all day for 9 hours, and I'm starting to realize, he'll be like, so what do you think? You're having fun, right? This isn't as bad as work, is it? I'm like, it's worse? I'm not having fun at all. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. I
do this for 44 hours a week. I don't want to fucking put in another 4 hours of my free time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing is I was telling him, and plus I feel bad for slacking off, from helping you out. You know what I mean? At work, I can go I'm going to go fucking sit on my phone for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then RuneScape, I just jump on every now and then. I try to buy my Zaf staffs every night. Try to get my herb boxes from NMZ. And then I'll do some mining. Cause I told you I was trying to get 70 mining for that diary.
Yep.
It's a slow grind. Cause like I said, I haven't really been playing too much. I think I'm at 65 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Might have gained 1 or 2 levels from the last week. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. So let's make haste because we have a lot to go over. You want to jump right into her?
Yeah, well, we'll get in the news because there's a lot to cover, and All right, so first up, if you guys haven't heard or been on the site, they have I guess they released that they're going to be coming out with the old school on mobile. So they're going to have an app.
Jesus Christ, what?
Oh yeah.
I'm selling my computer, man. I don't need it anymore. This is awesome.
Dude, it's a big day. Like, I'll go over this first and we can talk about like what my thoughts on it and your thoughts. Yeah. But so the app's coming out winter of 2017. There's no set month. Just, by the end of this year pretty much. You're going to be able to do like anything on it. It's just like old school on the phone. RS3 is coming out in 2018, and I'm kind of surprised that they're going to be able to port RS3 because, the graphics and the voice acting they have, some of the quests and all that stuff is a lot more, but...
Then again, if you've seen some of the other games that are on the mobile store, like I've been playing on a lot of games on my Android and shit, but you can get Roller Coaster Tycoon #2 on your phone, the full game. It's like $10 or something like that, but like... Yeah. It's crazy. And Final Fantasy X? No, sorry, not 10. Final Fantasy 9. I bought that game a while back, and the full game on your phone. And
that's pretty cool.
It came out for a PlayStation 1, I think, and it's a 4 CD game for that, right? Mm-hmm. So you can tell, like, the way phones are going, like, at this point, they can replace your fucking PC.
Yeah. I think for a lot of people, they have, most people will just play on their phone, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit. They just kind of, I think the average person that doesn't play computer games just uses their phone as like a medium for information and social stuff.
I look at my girlfriend. Everything she does on the computer, it's basically just doing it on her phone, just on a bigger screen. Except for like League of Legends and shit, some specific video games, but for the most part, like YouTube videos and all that shit.
Yeah. Continuing on with this, so you can sign up for the beta on their website. I signed up the day they released. I instantly jumped on that.
I think I got an email.
There has been phishing emails saying you've been accepted to the beta. So
No, I think I got an email just directing me to the dev blog at first. Saying, hey, we just released this dev blog.
Yeah.
Fuck, my heart dropped when you said that. I was like, did I just sign up to a phishing site?
No, but I have gotten beta phishing already somehow. I don't know how. Like I have like I've changed to a separate email for my RS. I don't know. I haven't used the email for anything else. It's just like a RuneScape email. And I've already got phishing. So they gotta have like something. Maybe if I made a forum post at one point, they're able to, I don't know. They have some weird way.
Yeah, but, it's the ransomware from Russia. I'm telling you, stay away.
Oh yeah. But, so they had a live stream of it at, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the only one that matters because that's the one I live in. Sorry, guys. But that was on Wednesday, so it's already passed. Before this came out, though, a lot of people were kind of speculating on how, like, RS would run on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because on your computer, the RuneScape client runs off of one core. And our computers...
Are we getting into some PC geek stuff here?
A little bit. I'm not, like, super fluent with it, but...
Take it away and I'll just go. Mm-hmm.
Like, we have, like, most of us have a computer good enough to run, RuneScape off one core at, like, 60 FPS, no issue. Because, RuneScape's very, like, CPU heavy. People were kind of speculating that if it's out on the phone and they have it running the exact same way it runs on your computer, it's not going to work. Like, if it uses one core on your phone, you would go down to, like, maybe 30 FPS. And, like, that, it's going to be really hard to retain a new player at 30 FPS because it is very noticeable.
Sure.
If because you can cap your FPS on OS Buddy or Conduit and stuff like that. So you can even test it for yourself to see, how it would be. But, during this Wednesday live stream, it was on at 60 FPS. The game was super fluid. The UI looks super nice. It's like, it's really, really well done and clean. So that kind of gets me excited because when it does come out, it's going to be #1 on the App Store just because everyone who plays RS right now is going to be downloading it.
Oh, straight up.
And that's going to cause, people to, what's the most popular free game? Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, Clash of Titans, old school RuneScape. What? Open that up. And we're going to get like a lot of new players that might only ever play on mobile.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's really cool. We're going to see a nice influx of players.
Now, I'm just going to say something right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's on the App Store, right?
Yeah, it will be.
Is Albion Online in the App Store?
I have no idea. I never downloaded it for the phone.
See, that's the problem. I downloaded it from my phone, and I had to do it through their website. This was before the full game came out, so maybe I'll check later and see if it is. But I've been the person who's looking for, like I said, I play a shit ton of games on my mobile phone. Like a fuck ton. I play those pay-to-win games for like a little bit, and then I give up, as everyone else does. You hit that fucking barrier where they make you pay money. Yeah, like I've been saying, I'm playing that South Park game, played those Clash of Clans games. They're all the same, right? So I played all those. I played games where you spend $10 and you get them on your phone. And it's just natural that I've looked online to find an MMO game that works on your phone. And through the App Store, most of them are just basically like almost the exact same as World of Warcraft, just on your phone. I mean, the style, you know what I mean? Like kill 10 sheep, return it here.
Yep.
And, I end up just getting really bored, like, really fast. So what I'm trying to say is, if this does come onto the App Store, it might dominate the market for MMO games for your phone.
Oh, yeah. I think my big worry is if they will have an option to be able to turn off your screen to save, like, battery life, like you can on Pokemon Go and stuff, because... Like, I think how am I gonna use, and like the picture on the dev blog is literally a dude in like full dragon killing Zammy.
Yeah.
I mean, no, like I can't find anyone that's willing to boss on their phone, except it's like a challenge or something, right? Like a YouTuber or something. Like, I think maybe it's also because we're Canadian and we have like crappy like cellular like connection.
Oh yeah, you know that Zammy boss is going to be costing you $50 just in data alone.
Yeah, you'll run out of data quick, and you go under a bridge and you've disconnected, and now you're trying to connect to RuneScape servers, which are notoriously,
next thing
bad.
You know, you're fucking connected on roaming.
Yeah.
Which costs you fucking $100. Anyone living in Canada, you feel our pain.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're already paying $80 for a goddamn fucking phone bill.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
$80 is cheap too. That's the funniest thing. I'm paying $80 a month, and like compared to people I work with, that's cheap.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's sitting on Rogers, and I think I talked about before, he's one of the guys that just drops $40 on one of these pay-to-win games every week or so. But anyways, yeah, since he's playing these games all the time, he'll be on like going over his data cap. He's like, yeah, I gotta pay like $300 to my
that's
fucking
so
phone bill.
fucked. Oh my god.
Okay, rant's over. Continue.
Yeah. So, like, when I was trying to think how would I use mobile, and only thing I could think of was AFK skilling if I'm at school, or farming, but I don't think I'd be woodcutting, and you'd farm for, like, it's a 10-minute run just doing my herbs.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, my dailies, but, like, well, because personally, like, I'm not in the early stages of the game where, like, I can sit down and kill goblins and chickens, and it's kind of worth it for me. Like, I'm kind of, like, in the later, like, last push, just kind of finishing up everything, doing raids.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to decide to AFK fish while like I'm working on a project or something and I'm at school, I wouldn't want my phone to be overheated because I can't turn off the screen.
Okay, when you say turn off the screen, what are you talking about?
When you can click a button on your phone and it just turns off your screen and it like kind of goes to like default mode, I guess, where your phone's not actively on. It's like in a sleep-esque mode, but it's not really asleep. You know what I mean? Like a standby mode, I should say.
But like you can still see what's going on in your screen, right?
No, I mean like with the Samsung, there's a button that you can turn on and off your screen, and it puts your phone on standby. Like you pull up iTunes or whatever, you listen to music, you click the buttons, you close the screen, put the phone in your pocket, and your phone's not just on.
Oh, and it's continue to go.
Yeah, like I hope RS can do something like that. I don't know how they'd be able to do it, but that's my biggest worry, because it's like the more power saving you could be, and my phone has an issue with overheating and stuff as well, right? So
I'm trying to think, like with South Park Phone Destroyer, when you're doing a PvP battle and you turn off the screen, let's just say, you really shouldn't be doing that because it's a pretty active game, but like it'll say you disconnected to the other player.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm pretty sure, at least, or maybe that was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but something like that.
Yeah, but RuneScape's a lot more of an AFK game, so you're like, who's gonna want to like just stare at their phone while they're cutting a tree, right? That's pretty boring. Maybe even minimize the game and open up internet for a bit and play on the internet.
I don't know. Like from a lot of the games that I've seen, you can't really do that in many of them. Like Duel Links, when you can make it so it automatically fights NPC players, and like he'll gain experience and shit. But like you have to keep the screen kind of on.
Yeah, so like that's probably what Oldschool will be, but I hope they could find a way to work around it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think you have to expect your battery to drain pretty fast.
Yep.
If you're be playing RuneScape while you're, studying or some shit.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it for mobile. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I got so excited when I saw that. I'm sure it's pretty obvious that I would, but yeah, I signed up instantly, and yeah, that's unreal that we're gonna be getting RuneScape on our mobile. I'm just thinking this is gonna ruin me.
Yeah, can never get away from it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be, at work. I'm listening to podcasts all day anyway, so I'm gonna be having RuneScape running on in my pocket. Pull it out, click on another tree, put it back in my pocket, continue doing what I'm doing. They're gonna be like, Dylan, we noticed your productivity has gone down a shit ton. And I'd be like, actually, if you look at my bank and my XP gain per
Go
hour,
to Crystal Math Labs, buddy. That's all you gotta say.
It's actually tripled. Look at it and be like, you have a level 82 construction? Don't know what that means. That's gotta be pretty good. So continue doing what you do.
Exactly.
So my only question is how, connecting to it, let's say on a 3G or whatever would work, because actually it's 4G now, isn't it? Yeah, connecting on a 4G network. I wonder if if you lose service for a second, if that's just going to kick you off the game, you'll have to log back in, or let's say you lose 1 bar of service, how much is that going to lag your game?
Yeah, see, that's what I'd like to know too. I mean, there are some people that probably won't have that issue because they're from countries with good internet and stuff, but it's an issue for us at least.
Well, I don't know, because when I first moved into my house, we didn't have internet for about a week. We had to wait for it to get set up. I was connecting to the internet through my phone on my computer, right?
Yeah.
Really, the best thing that I could do was play RuneScape. It was smoother than it was watching YouTube videos. It drained, I was constantly looking at my data, as I mentioned, or you go over that by a little bit and you're getting fucked.
Yep.
So I was constantly looking at that, and what was draining it was surfing Reddit and looking at YouTube videos. Reddit did nothing. I mean, not Reddit. RuneScape did nothing.
Yeah, RuneScape is it uses no data, which is pretty nice.
If it was running pretty smoothly on my off my phone, just when I was connecting it on my computer, I can only imagine when you're actually on your phone. That might, you know what I mean? So it might not even be a problem, unless you're living underground or some shit.
Yeah,
one of those mole people.
Well, they're out there. That and lizard people.
Yeah, I don't mean to
humanoid, reptilian, shape-shifting, humanoid lizards or something. Whatever. Anyways.
Intergalactic pedophiles.
Yeah. So, shall we move on?
I think we should.
All right. Well, after a year, Crack the Clue has finally been solved. Someone got the Helm of Raidwall. So Crack the Clue was an event that Mod Matt K pretty much set up, where he would give a little clue and you would go and figure out the clue and then dig up the item, right? And then they would release the next one and the next one and the next one. And people were doing them pretty easily, pretty well. And then they got to the helmet, which is the last piece, and everyone struggled with it for a year.
For a year.
Yeah, and so the person Pikachu Yip, he was the first one to unearth the helm. And within Crack the Clue community, people are kind of upset because he brute forced it. So what he did was he would find all these speculations on where it could be, and he would just dig in a massive area around it.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting it. So people are upset, but it finally got done. Since then,
it's been a year. At what point do you start doing that?
Yeah, exactly. So somebody else he hasn't released where it was. Someone else has done it, and I think since then, more and more people are doing it. As of right now, I think people kind of know where it is. The general area, at least. Congratulations to Pikachu Yip, though. He cracked the clue, the final clue.
Yeah, I wasn't really following it too much.
Leave it to the other people to do the work,
Yeah, there's so much going on in RuneScape.
The full outfit does look really cool, though. And the Clue Hunter gear does count as warm clothing at Wintertod.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So for all you low-level Iron Men or beginner players that want to do Wintertod right off the bat, just do Crack the Clue. You can get the 3 pieces you need in 10 minutes. It's super easy.
Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, good job out there. That's fucking crazy. I love shit like that. Little, these hunts that go on for a really long time to find this
Yeah.
You know, like you see it in other games. It's in like, you know, the Battlefield games. You'll see it a lot in like in Grand Theft Auto 5. There's what is it on the top of a mountain? There's these symbols, and people are trying to figure out what they mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's been going on since the game's released. I don't think it's ever been figured out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, things like that really keep the community alive and thriving. But yeah, moving on from that, we have something I'm kind of excited for is the free-to-play Castle Wars.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they came out with free-to-play Castle Wars. To get there in free-to-play, I believe you have to go through the Portal and Clan Wars. There's now a Portal and Clan Wars near the bank. It's just
Right.
north of the bank. Which I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how to get to Clan Wars. I use a Ring of Dueling.
Yeah,
So
that's funny. Me
I do
too.
think they should make it more accessible to free-to-play people because like I doubt many people know where Clan Wars is.
Well, you got a world map now. Honestly, you can open it up. It's really not that difficult. It's just like you're probably just like me, where like you've been playing this game so long that when they introduce something in an existing area, you're just so not used to that path that you'll teleport to Clan Wars, heal yourself, and then teleport to Duel Arena to run to, you know, the Alcarad Palace or wherever you had to go.
Yeah. Have you done free-to-play Castle Wars? Because in the day it came out, I instantly was like shredding some.
No, sadly I didn't. I was stuck that fucking.
It's really fun, but it made me realize how hard it is to kill someone in full rune when you're in full rune.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. It's like yeah. So
I feel that pain just when I went PKing in free to play, because constantly you start fighting in full rune, you know, rune scimitar and rune two-hander as the KO weapon, and then eventually you're just like, do you want to fight? Like, take off all of our armor, and we'll just fight like naked with our weapons. Usually, like, yeah, let's do that because this is fucking retarded.
Yeah, that's kind of the norm for like 1v1 high level PKing. In Edge,
Yeah.
you wear monk's robes and full rune in your inventory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, the games I played, 5-6 points on one team or something, like high point games.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it was really
I want to
fun.
ask you, did you even try maging though? Because they have the new Zamorak. But like with the new update with the. We're going to go over in a second, but the Zamorak robes are definitely going to help you with the maging.
Yeah, I did not try maging, but the mages were hitting pretty hard, but
Yeah.
it's still hard to kill people. It's fun though. It's very, very fun.
The only problem I find is, those entangled spells all failed, like those pulls that we talked about a few episodes back, right?
Mm-hmm.
It changes to the snares and tangles and shackles and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mage just got hurt there, which you probably could notice that in Castle Wars. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, so continuing on with the rewards. The rewards are the same amount of points. Like, it's all the same as members, but you can't get the magic stuff because I didn't know this, but decorative magic sets give you a stat increase, I guess better than Zamorak.
Oh, really?
Supposedly that, yeah, so you can't get them in free to play.
Oh.
Did not know that. That's actually really cool though. So that's pretty sweet. Nice big free to play update. It was living. It was packed when I went there. It was awesome.
That's
so
sweet.
many people. It was great. I feel like free to play Castle Wars will be like the norm if you want to just dick around and have fun. I feel like that's where like everyone will be.
Maybe Last Man Standing people will notice that exists in
Hopefully,
free-to-play as well.
hopefully it's a segue to Last Man Standing.
Like, oh shit. So
They'll just
had a
replace the
PvP
portal
game?
to Last Man Standing.
I think Last Man
support-
Standing is connected to Clan Wars. So I'm just saying, when people are running to the Clan Wars to do Castle Wars, they might say, what the fuck is this? Last Man Standing? There's another minigame? What the hell?
So, moving on, they added Zamorak robes, which to the free to play. So that gives you +2 magic attack, +3 magic defense, and +3 prayer, making it the best in slot magic armor, I believe, and free to play.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Especially the robe bottoms, because the robe bottoms aren't competing with anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So I just want to cut in real quickly about the Zamorak robes. I noticed the robe top went up a bit, and then the bottoms are like 4K now. I think they used to be only like in the 1 to 2K, so they almost doubled, I think. Which makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, anyways, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the new Zami robes coming out. And so they've changed Amulet of Accuracy. It used to only be able to get it by just completing Imcatch request. You would just get it once per account.
Yeah.
So that's how you got it. Now you can trade a full set of beads, so the black, red, white, and yellow, and you'll get Amulet of Accuracy.
I'm sure Iron Man are the only ones who are going to be using that, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone will do something weird with it. Who knows? But yeah,
I think for the most part.
yeah. Yeah. Moving on to pay to play content, they have expert mining gloves. So you'll be able to combine your mining and superior mining gloves in exchange for the expert, which would give you both sets. You need 70 mine to equip it, 60 minerals to combine, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's 240 total minerals to get all three gloves. With they have the Elite Desert Amulet. So since the introduction to player-owned houses, Narda hasn't been like it's probably the least useful destination.
Oh, it's pretty useful. What are you talking about?
Well, for like POHs. So, yeah, in general, yeah. So Narda hasn't been too popular, but what they've done is they've added, the option to teleport to the Calphite Cave.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some new, like additional teleports. Oh, this is a new option to additional teleports within Narda. So that's pretty nice. Little buff to the Elite Desert Amulet.
Yeah, I think it's more on the lines of the Elite Desert Amulet was just not as good as some of the other items, so they just gave it another teleport. Because I personally use Narda all the time.
Yeah.
It teleports you right outside the herb dude. You
walk
yeah. And like,
that's true.
Combined all your herb shit real fast.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that update. There's like some like little random, bug fixes and stuff and whatever.
Anything worth mentioning?
Not really. So moving on to the Grotesque Guardians. They have since revised this, so we can, talk about this. So, Grotesque Guardian, it is like a gargoyle boss-esque thing that is at the roof of the Slayer Tower in Mortania, or Canifis.
Right. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, so to get there, you have to find a key that you get from killing gargoyles, and you only need one key to unlock the roof. You'll have it permanently.
Unlocks forever?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll be able to face the Grotesque Guardians in place of regular Guardians. So some things they drop is granite dust, which they have changed to untradeable. It used to not be tradable. Used to be tradable, but they, what you do is you combine granite dust to cannonballs, and it increases the max hit from 30 to 35 on the cannonballs.
Okay.
So you just apply the dust on the cannonballs. The cannonballs are better. You can't trade the cannonballs after you apply the dust.
Quick question. Were people complaining that the cannons were only hitting 30s?
Apparently. I don't know. I think they're just a little buff to Slayer, I guess. I have no idea.
Interesting. I have no problem with it. I'm glad they're untradeable. That makes it kind of cool. You can kind of, you got to kind of work towards getting your cannons coated, I suppose. But, sorry, this just seems random. I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah, it does kind of feel a little bit, out of left field.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess there was some sort of demand.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess they got that. So they added the black tourmaline core and guardian boots. So black tourmaline cores are drops from these guardians, and you attach them to Bandos boots to create these guardian boots, similar to the Pegasian, the Primordial, and the Eternal, or whatever the mage one is.
Mm-hmm.
You apply it to because ever since the Pegasian and all that stuff, they've noticed that Bandos boots have dropped hard in price because, why do you care about defensive when you get really good offensive? So when you combine the core to the boots and you get these guardian boots, they give you like pretty decent like defensive stats, 32 in melee and 24 in range.
All right.
So that helps fill like certain niches with like hard hitting bosses. And if you're tanking, you're going to want these.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, because most of the time you're going for offense, even if you need defense.
But if you're grouping, if you're, say, trio at Bandos and the tank, you want the tank to have the best defensive stats as possible. Okay, cool. So that's nice.
I also see it gives it 2 melee strength and 3 prayer, you know what I mean? So it kind of also...
Or other way around, 3 melee strength, 2 prayer.
What are you looking at?
The guardian boots.
Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I was looking at the...
the unrevised?
Yeah, the unrevised.
Yeah.
Continue.
But yeah, so, they have the granite ring. So it's like a mid-tier, defensive ring. So it's just so you don't have to... It's a step between that and the Zenite one. I believe it's a Zenite, the, Zenite ring.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
It's like a step in between. You need 50 defense. It gives you +2 defensives, -2 magic defensive, though.
Is anybody going to be using this item?
I don't know. It was maybe a tank if they can't afford a Ring of Suffering, the Zenite one. I don't really know.
I feel like that ring is like too low in stats that the people who are around that level to wield it are still gonna want offensive
Berserker or something. Yeah, I feel
yeah,
ya.
because at that point you want experience per hour,
Mm-hmm.
and then higher levels, the ring's just so weak compared to even the Zerker.
Yeah, it's so minor, but who knows? Maybe we'll find something that it works for. But yeah, they also have granite gloves now that will be coming out with these new monsters. So granite gloves are pretty much, I don't really want to do recipe for disaster, so I'm just gonna buy these.
Okay.
They give you 8 defensive and melee, 5 range, -3 magic, but it gives you +5 to stab and crush. I mean, stab and slash, and +9 to crush, and then -3 and 1 for magic and range. But so it kind of works as like I don't like questing, but I still want good gloves, so you just grab these. You get 7 melee strength, and it's really good if you have a crush weapon, which they're coming out with a new crush weapon. It's called the Granite Hammer.
Okay, so that's what. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so with the level 50 attack and strength, you can equip the Granite Hammer, and it claims to be a good weapon, just a primary weapon for low levels.
It's like in between Rune and Dragon at this point.
Yeah. So it has a special attack. It increases the damage of your next hit by 5 and its accuracy by 50%. It gives you 57 attacks or crush attack bonus and 56 melee strength bonus.
All right.
And the spec costs 60%. It's pretty nice. It has the same attack rate as a scimitar, so that's kind of good to know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So literally sitting right in between. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Granite's basically got a full set of armor now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it does. Now you say that.
You get the Granite Shield. This is one-handed, no?
Yep, one-handed.
So you get that with the Granite Shield. You can rock you can look like a rock.
Yep. You'll be a walking rock crab,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
so before we move on, could we just really... I want to say about the granite gloves, when you're saying they were on par with the adamant gloves. It's interesting to mention, though, that I believe they're one of the only... they're kind of like one of the only combat gloves that you can wield. Like, they had the combat bracelet before, which was kind of what people used, right?
Yep.
And before that, they had the spiked van braces, which were basically, the ranged gear. But you can add Kebbit. What is it? Kebbit teeth or something to it. And you get, it adds +2 strength to it. You know what I mean? So that was supposed to be like more of the melee gloves. That was a change they did fucking way back. They might have even done it before Recipe for Disaster. Yeah, so now this is going to be replacing the combat bracelet. So it's just interesting to notice that now we're starting to see slowly we're getting actual gloves people can use. And people don't even look at the spiked van braces anymore because you got the combat bracelet, right?
Yeah, I kind of just replaced that. Yeah, so it's nice. If you're not a pure, you can wear these and feel a little bit different.
If you're lazy and you don't want to hear it about, you should be getting your fucking RFD gloves.
I mean, you should. I'll always say you
should.
but
fuck it, play the game how you want.
Yeah, exactly. Now you have more reason to not do it, though. So yeah, these are
Damn
all...
it, Jagex, you're enabling these people.
Yeah, exactly. So all these things that we talked about are being pulled and whatnot. I'm pretty sure it's gonna pass, though. I'm pretty sure everyone, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's nice because if I'm doing Slayer with these grotesque guardians, you can kill them on Gargoyle task to change it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's pretty neat. I like it. Kind of excited to see how that works out.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, that's it for the updates.
Oh, that's it for the updates. Wow.
Yeah. We just ripped through them.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, those are some bangers we just heard about this week. Fucking, that's crazy. And I'll keep saying it. This year is an unreal year for announcements.
Yeah.
This is now mobile being announced, and
we got Fossil Island still to look forward to. We had the Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
Australian servers
happened, sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, so that's cool. That's some of the stuff to look forward to, and some of the stuff we're seeing in this game. A lot of these, a lot of these seem to come out of left field, and I'd like to think I can kind of see the direction of where this game is going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But then they'll drop some things like this. I'm like, wow, did not expect, mobile. Did not expect them to put some mini games into the free to play world.
Yeah, it feels like, in my opinion, with Jagex, I feel like what their goal was for a long time was to keep players playing. Yep. And then it feels like ever since they got bought out, they're now focused on getting new players. Because if you're going to stay, you're going to stay. You can't force someone to stay. And adding content that you can get bored of in a month isn't going to be worth it in the long run. So I feel like they're doing a lot of things like, hey, look, when you're new, you can do this, this, and this, and look forward to this. Whoa, Oh, you don't have a laptop? Well, it's fine. You can play on your phone.
Yeah, and I think with, RuneScape 2, there's only so much you can change to, wood cutting and stuff, because the people who are gonna, go for 200 mil wood cutting and stuff, you don't have to keep adding new trees. They're gonna do it regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, yeah, everything we're seeing this year, at least, is trying to bring in new players. Even, things like raids and stuff like that. It's to satisfy a lot of the older, the high-level players, but there's tons of people who are going to see that and be like, I want to do that. I want to play RuneScape, and, that looks like fun. Let's try this game out. And they're going to start level 3, and they're going to be like, well, there's some cool shit to look forward to.
The one, when I try to get my friends into RuneScape, the question I'm always asked is, what's the end game? Because they all come from WoW and stuff, right? So yeah, WoW is you level and you do raids, that's it. And I kind of explained to them that, before raids were a thing, I would say, well, the end game is the game. There's so much to do there's so much to enjoy in the game that, raids having a new tier of armor drop from a raid, isn't kind of what it's about. It's about just all the shit you can do and all the fun you can have and all the little random things that you encounter but now I say as a joke, if they ask, I say, well, RuneScape has raids. And it's actually got one of my friends to stick to it, and he's been grinding stats like crazy because he wants to try out raiding. Yeah. And I think they kind of realize that they're trying to just MMOs are just kind of dying in general. They weren't as strong as they were 10 years ago, but I feel like RuneScape is kind of siphoning off a lot of people that are quitting certain MMOs. I know a lot of people that quit and come to RuneScape because it's not you have to play every single day. I mean, there's
that's the big problem. But I find that's why they're dying, is because a lot of people don't I know a lot of people who got into World of Warcraft, and they might still play World of Warcraft, but at their prime, they're sinking in 20 hours a day.
I think a lot of it is because the MMO player base kind of is growing up in terms of responsibilities. They're finished school. They have a really important job. Maybe they have families or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they can't, games like World of Warcraft, where, if you take a 6-month break and you come back, now there's a new expansion.
You gotta shell out even more money.
Yeah, that, and you have to learn, they change your class, how it works and stuff like that. RuneScape, I've quit this game 20 times. I can slow down and not play this game for 2 weeks and still, be interested in all the updates that are coming out, even if, I come on and, oh yeah, the Inferno came out, and yeah, sure, I'm not high enough to do it, but by the time I get there, it's not nobody does the Inferno anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I've played a decent amount at the beginning of the week of RuneScape, but for the rest of it, I haven't really opened it up. And of course I feel bad because I should be trying to play as much as I can, but also I've just been busy with real life stuff and I kind of shrug it's fine. I have so much time to continue my goals and whatnot. RuneScape's not going anywhere. The content's not going anywhere. But then I also skipped doing my WoW raids this week. And I'm fuck, I missed it on gear that I actually really needed because my guild did some really good progression when this weekend when I wasn't here.
Yeah, and what happens when you fall behind and they're doing a higher tier raid now?
Yeah, then I have to go on I have to join the alt run raids, get geared up, and then I can do the progression again. And it's RuneScape, it's no, you can just play on your own, jump on whenever you want. I mean, obviously EXP waste meme, but
But the thing is with WoW, when you're wasting time, you know that eventually the raids are going to be irrelevant. So the couple weeks of the raid that you miss, that eventually it's that's not going to be there. So you know what I mean? It's not 2 years from now you'll find a group of people who are still running that raid to get the gear.
Exactly. you know, I mean, obviously you can think of that and be like, oh, I can just skip raids, but I kind of think of the fun of raiding in WoW is doing progression, getting the gear, and beating bosses for the first couple times. Like,
it's more you're pressured to do it every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. RuneScape, you're kind of hitting like whenever you want. You can jump on, jump off you're not really like cucked into playing X amount of hours a day.
The raids aren't going anywhere, and a year from now, the Twisted Bow is still going to be worth a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's still going to be people doing the raids in a year from now.
Yeah, exactly.
And still there's going to be people working towards the raids. And like I said, these big updates, people will see them, and like, I want to try that, because I started playing RuneScape 3 because the port system came out, and I looked at it like, that looks cool. I want to try that, but you need 70 agility, you need 70 Slayer, so I'd start playing it, and I don't play it too much anymore. But I was playing it, is the point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just didn't get completely hooked, but yeah, it gives it the chance to hook some new players. Like you said, updates before this were more geared towards retaining their player base from the past, and now they're realizing, hey, they're going to stay regardless, or they're going to leave regardless. We need to start bringing in people from other MMOs as well, because, yeah, RuneScape is a lot different game. Yeah, people can jump on. Sure, it takes 200 hours to get, you know, let's say, whatever, 99 rune crafting, maybe more, but whatever it is, right?
Yep.
But, like, who cares if it takes years to do it? It just, you know what I mean? The only one who would care is you. It's not like rune crafting is going anywhere, is what I'm trying to say.
It's just
so
like,
it's able to bring in the casual players, even though, you know, it kind of has a meme of people, you know, grinding for 18 hours trying to get the most experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, like you know, one of my side goals is 82 rune crafting, and I don't mind rune crafting, but there's people that I know that are like max combat with like 20 rune crafting. Like, they just don't, you know, they don't have to do it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
So
and like, that's another thing I love about RuneScape is, like, even just talking to people who, like, listen to the show and shit, everyone is just comes from all different walks of life, which is, like, it's kind of different with World of Warcraft, at least. Everyone was kind of very similar in the sense. You had the same kind of people.
Yeah, people that PvP, people that raid. That's kind of what WoW is. But in RS, there's, like, people, everyone has, like, little, like, I was talking to a guy who was, like, his big goal is getting ready to start killing barrows, just, like, farming barrows and make money off of that. And it's, like,
yeah.
Man, I did that so long ago, and that was so, like, pretty good time for me. Like, I mean, I'll always complain I went 125 kills dry, but, I mean, I still look back and it was fun, like, learning barrows and all that stuff, and even,
I
like,
remember having to do it, and, like, the first run, it might take you might have to teleport back and to do it twice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, like, yeah, it's pretty sweet how, like, yeah, everyone's kind of, in a different spot on the same game and still enjoying it the same amount.
That being said, perfect segue to last week's question. We asked people out there, and you guys listening, what your goals were. What are you currently working on and how they're going? Because, yeah, we want to see what you guys, we talk about what we're kind of working towards each week, but fuck it, let's hear what everyone else is working towards, right?
Yep.
So quickly, we'll bring it to, starting with Discord. Para's saying, I'm trying to get 85 mage to teleblock people because I'm a Peking scrub. Also, I want to get 82 fishing on my ult from minnows.
Get that trawler's outfit. Don't make the same mistake I did. I forgot about my trawler's outfit and went to go do minnows.
Oh, true. Yeah. I went on your account to take a picture for one of the episodes when it was released, and I didn't realize you needed the trawler outfit either. So, yeah, that's a pain in the ass to get, but that was basically one of my first goals in RuneScape. When I first came back, was working towards skills for PKing. Get a high strength, get a high magic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Once you get teleblock, get those rune crafters. Because the glory, you can't teleport when you're teleblocked.
Yep.
With the
Fun
glory.
fact.
Yeah, might not have known that. Apparently some people didn't know that. All right, let's move on to Twitter. We got a reply from GE Tracker. He says he's working on Elite Void plus the Mage Helmet, and then slowly getting through the Hunter levels for some diaries. I know I personally stay away from Hunter because I think I spent 2 days grinding and I got to like level 69, and then I'm like, all right, it's level 69 forever. I'm never gonna touch this skill again. Killed it for myself.
Yeah, I got to 70. I mean, I'll probably keep hunting at some point. I'll get back onto it just because good money and why not? Easy total
Originally,
level.
I made the stupid goal to get it from level 1 to like level, I think it was like level 82, so I could catch the dragon implings with bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
I think you needed 82 or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, bad mistake.
Yeah.
But and then yeah, moving on from Thorak, he says he's currently working on getting 99 farming, and he has level 92 right now. And he's also 145 gambles in, and he's working towards the Penance Queen in a Barbarian Outpost.
Nice.
So that's pretty sick. So yeah, those were all replies we got this week. But as you see right there, from the 3 replies, they're fucking...
Very, very different. A lot of diversity.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
it, yeah.
So, yeah, I know I'm still working on my farming as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting Elite Void, getting crafting up, rune crafting up. I have main goals, which is my main goal is raid, but then I have a lot of side goals that if I start getting burnt out, I swap to them. So I can kind of, oh man, I really want to go back to Slayer, and then I'll just jump back onto Slayer.
Yeah, like, I guess sort of like me as well, because I have like the main goal of building up my house still. I'm slowly doing that, but as you can see, I haven't made progress in a month or two, because I'm working on other shit, but that's still kind of like what everything's geared towards. Eventually I'll look at my bank and I'll have a bunch of money and, I'll drop it on the house and finish it up.
Yep.
So that's still there. Yeah, it's awesome. Great to hear. And yeah, feel free to keep sending it in what you guys are working on. Any of the questions that we're putting out each week, feel free to answer any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always interested to hear. But I'm thinking for next week, do you want to just keep it simple and see what everyone's opinions on the mobile update is?
Yeah, I'm really curious because I'm for it, but I have a lot of questions that will obviously be revealed as it goes on.
I guess the question is, do you think this RuneScape would work?
Yeah, like how would you go about using it? Do you have any would you not even touch it?
Yeah, and then
what do you think about it?
Yeah, if you play a shit ton of Android games and shit, and you're like, I don't know how this is gonna work because I've been playing all these games and these are the problems I encounter in these ones, and there's RuneScape has a lot of issues with bots and stuff like that. So I don't know if having it on Android is gonna open up other issues like that. You know what I mean? Or if I don't know, right? So yeah, people out there might actually know and love to hear about it. So, and I guess we've already answered that question ourselves earlier on. I'm super excited. I can't wait. I signed up for the beta and if I get accepted in, that'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah. I'd like to see what I'd find interesting to do on the phone. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna boss on the phone, obviously, but maybe
you will. What if it works out? Dude, what if the UI is so much more just intuitive compared to the RuneScape on PC that you're like, fuck the PC, man. It's so much better on phone.
Well, in my opinion, the best part about bossing is doing it with your friends. That I just find it fun. Me and my buddy will go do Sarah or something, and we just talk, make jokes, and one of us messes up during our rotation. We can just laugh about it. Where if I'm soloing, I'm like, oh shit, I got too close, and now I'm sweating. I'm soloing Bandos. I'm like, oh shit, eat. But if I'm with a friend, it's like, haha, let's joke around and blah, 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 blah. Have some fun.
I'm picturing it now. You're going to be on the bus to whatever, somewhere, and you're going to have a keyboard attached to your phone with a mouse. The mouse is
got my headset going, got Discord on.
Dude, hold on, wait. I just thought of something. Plug that shit into your Gear VR, play RuneScape in virtual reality. Dude, you could live in the RuneScape world.
Dude, that'd be pretty sweet.
Could you imagine? Imagine you had to do the wood cutting. You had to make the hand motions yourself.
You think skillers would die though, because they just never eat? They don't take damage, so now they're never eating. Everyone just goes on fish-only diets.
Yeah, that's that's a good point. Oh man, people are gonna start getting real jacked.
Yeah, before you start doing some home renovations, you're just drinking stews, some spicy stews.
All right, so that's the question of the week. And that being said, you want to tell us what you got going on next week, if there's anything?
Just real life stuff. I got a lot of things I'm doing, just kind of prepping for the school year.
Yeah, prepping for the outside world a bit. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, a lot of cleaning, and it sucks that I don't have a mop, so when I clean my floor, I have to do my hand essentially, a little cleaning sponge I got. So it's kind of a bitch.
Shit, that sounds like fun. Gotta love cleaning.
Yep.
And me, who knows? I really want to just get 70 mining and then quickly blast through my pickpocketing and then Because I'm thinking once I get that, buddy, I'm going to be able to get the crystal halberd.
Oh,
Once I have
man.
that in my arsenal, oh, that's going to be awesome.
It's so nice for bossing. It's so nice.
And it's like, I feel like it's something that I'm not going to notice until I get it.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that I didn't realize I needed.
When you're specking like 80 on Bandos or something, like, oh.
Because the dragon halberd alone, I bring that thing sometimes, and that thing fucking is pretty sweet. So I'm only imagining an upgraded version.
Yeah.
Boom. That's going to be badass. But we'll see how long that takes me to get.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's about it. Oh, Eric, and before we get out of here, I'm going to tell you guys how you can get in contact with us. You can send anything you guys want, basically. No dick pics, please. To one of the ways is Twitter, @TheWildernessRS. You got Facebook, which is facebook.com/TheWildernessPodcast. Our email is thewildernesspodcast@gmail.com. Clan chat, WildCC. Join us in game there, and we also have a Discord, and we'll get you a link if you're interested. Yeah, okay, cool. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's all she wrote.
Sounds about right. Okay, awesome, guys. Thanks for listening to episode 43. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, we're getting there.
Getting where is the question now?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Till next week.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye. bye.